time. I'm here though, and I'm bringing you an epic video today. We're going to be looking at the new Ninja Kiwi game, Tower Keepers. Bruno and I played it a little bit on the stream, and it's really fun. So today I'm going to walk you through a few of these things. Let's just adjust something here. There we go. See, nice Tower Keepers logo. This game is a lot of fun. I've been messing around with my heroes and I've been playing quite a bit. I know Super John Bombo's been playing as well. You can check out videos on his channel about Tower Keepers. So it's in beta phase at the moment. We're still testing a few things and there's some balance changes being made, but the game is pretty close to being released. You can see here I've got a bunch of heroes. They're sorted by level, so my highest level heroes are at the top. Going down, there's some new heroes that I found recently. Actually, it looks like I've leveled most stuff up. But we're going to have a look at what you need to do to level up your heroes. Basically, you want to battle. And you've got some options here. We've got the campaign. Every day there's the boot camp. You can see the boot camp there. I'm going to touch the boot camp. The boot camp, the entry level, I only need to have level 5 plus heroes as recommended. So these are not particularly difficult monsters to kill, but we're going to dive into a battle here. I'm going to use my epic hero combination. You can see here my druid's got a little red 1 beside it. That means that there's an ability or some equipment that I might need to look at. So I've got some leather armor on her, I think. We can see that I found some more armor. In fact, I've got a lot of leather armor there. And I found a level 21 armor. You can see it says new. But I'm already wearing level 35 armor with more defense and more armor percentage. So I'm going to keep the armor that I've got at the moment. We don't need to do that. And you can see the little notification has disappeared because we've checked that out. All her skills are upgraded. That's great. So this is a pretty epic party that I've created. We've got the Druid. We've got the War Master. The War Master is such a powerful hero. He has a soul skill called Shield Tactics that gives extra defense to your whole party. And I found that's really helped me through various battles. The Archmage. This is an epic hero that is very difficult to find, but I was lucky enough to find one after a few days of playing, and I've leveled him up. He has some amazing abilities. Let's have a look at his active skills. We've got the Beam of Death, the Crushing Fist, the Polymorph spell, which turns your enemies into little frogs and toads and things for a period. It's great. It means that they can't attack you because they're a toad. We've got Disintegrate, we've got Poison Cloud, and back to Beam of Death. I must say, Disintegrate, doing 267 to 445 damage. It is so powerful. The Archmage is my damage dealer. In the front line, we've also got the Samurai. Looking at if I touch the little eye, beside the level 29, we can see his stats. He has 1,133 hit points. I went through my heroes and found that the Samurai seemed to have the highest hit points of all of them. So I've put him in the front row. And we can see down here, there's some configuration options. We can have one hero at the front. We can have 3 heroes at the front. But for this party, because I've got a Druid in the back which heals, and an Archmage which deals Rays of Death and Disintegration, I just want to have some tanky heroes in the front line. So let's see if we can get this chest and we'll go to battle. It costs 20 food, and you can see at the top of the screen I've got 665 food to use up. So let's dive in. We can basically keep battling until our food runs out. But your food always regenerates, so you just need to wait a little while and you can come back and play some more. At the top right, you can see there's a little play button. If I touch that, we go into fast forward mode, and now everything's happening really quickly. Ooh, look at that. These monsters are really easy to kill because it's recommended to be level 5 plus to defeat them, but my heroes are level 29. It doesn't really matter, it's just an easy campaign. Let's see what we get in our chest. Ooh, we got training points. So training points are what you use to level up your heroes. Very important. You want to get as many training points as you can. So now that we've finished Boot Camp 1, and remember this campaign regenerates every 24 hours, so you can come back and do it again and level up your heroes or level up different new heroes that you've found. Let's dive into Boot Camp 2. We've got... Okay, look at this. Boot Camp 1... the normal monsters were recommended level 5 plus to defeat. Boot Camp 2, level 10 plus. Let's battle these. Again, this is going to be easy because my heroes are level 29 now. It's taken me a good week or so of play to get those heroes up to that level. And you can see we're just demolishing them. But it's going to get harder, so stay with me. And we're going to have to slow the battle down so that we can see what's happening. At this point, though, I'm going to use shield tactics, just so you can see. I got defense on all my heroes. Now when the monsters attack me, bam! I don't take as much damage, so that's fantastic. We get victory again. Okay, let's look. What have we got here? We've got Keeper XP. So my heroes are level 29 because my Keeper is level 29. You cannot have heroes that are higher level than your Keeper. You want to collect Keeper XP, and you get some for every battle you do. So it's very important. We've found like a glove, which is really cool. Some of the heroes, like the monk, you can equip a glove, which he uses to attack and kill monsters. Again, we've got training points for leveling up our heroes. That's great. We've got artisan points that we can use when we're crafting weapons and armor, and we've got gold, which we can spend on stuff. So this is awesome. Okay, and we get a chest, and in that chest, 150 training points, people. This is great news. We need those training points to level up our heroes more. Okay, so we've done Boot Camp 1, Boot Camp 2, and now we've unlocked Boot Camp 3. Look at that. The first boot camp, level 5 plus heroes. The second boot camp, level 10 plus, I think it was. Now, Boot Camp 3, we need level 20 plus. It's still going to be pretty easy for us because, as I said a few times, level 29 heroes. But let's go to battle. Costs 80 food now. As the battles get harder, they tend to cost a little bit more food. We'll see these monsters are going to be a little bit more difficult, but not that hard for us. Let's see. Okay, so let's slow it down. And we can see each of my heroes has a soul skill, and I can use any of those in the battle to help me. So the druid has rapid regeneration. I'm not going to use it just yet because I'm not that damaged, but we'll see. We'll use all the... Actually, let's use the Archmage Meteor Swarm because it looks epic! Whoa, look at that! And they all take damage. Very cool ability. We'll use the Warmaster's Shield tactics. Again, I've slowed the battle down and I'm using the abilities because these monsters don't die as quickly as the ones in the previous boot camps. But again, still not too much of a challenge. Look at that. Ooh. Deadly Cut from the Samurai. You can see on the right we get a list of... What's actually happening there on the right is interesting. The ability at the very top is the one that's happening right now. You can see down the list, you can see what abilities are going to be used next. And it's quite important in big and difficult battles to look at that and see what abilities are coming up, what moves your heroes are going to be making in the next few seconds. Because, for instance, let's see if... I was going to say the Druid has a rapid regeneration. Actually, this is not going to be a good example because I'm going to kill them before I get to explain it. But in the next battle, we will explain this. Okay, so we've done 3 boot camps. We've earned more Keeper XP to level up our Keeper. We're almost level 30, so this is pretty cool. We've found a Wooden Guardian. He's like a a monster or a machine that you can put in your tower to help you defend against enemy attacks. It's another whole aspect of the game that I'm going to go into in another video. Today we're just looking at the boot camp, and we're looking at leveling up our heroes. More training points, more artisan points which we can use for crafting. I'll explain a bit more about that in another video. And we've got more gold to buy more stuff. This is epic. Okay, we also get a chest. The chests get better and better as the monsters that you defeat are more difficult to kill. So we're getting 350 training points. You might remember in the first chest in the boot camp, I think we only got like 50. So it's a lot more training points. That's really cool. With the boot camp, it does get exponentially more difficult at each stage. There's only one more over here. We have to defeat this one before we can get to this one. Let's see. Level 35 plus, people. As you can see, we started at level 5 and we've ramped up, scaled to level 35 plus heroes are recommended for these monsters. I do have a very epic hero combination though, and I think it allows me to punch a little bit above my weight. So let's dive in, and oh look, it costs more food as well, but look, we've spent 100 of our 665. We've still got 565 food, so we can still do a few more battles. Let's try these level 35 plus monsters out. I'm not going to speed the battle up because we want to see what's happening. These guys are a lot more dangerous than the previous monsters, and I'm going to have to use my soul skills wisely to make it through. The first thing I want to do, I think, we have to wait and see how much damage we take. We want to use the Warmaster shield tactics. Let's do that now. Watch him, plus 143 defense. That's fantastic. So now when the monsters bash our heroes, we actually take less damage than we would have if we hadn't used the shield tactics. Now, on the right we can see the enemy is bashing, they're slashing. Now my samurai is going to use the fearsome visage, and then disintegrate, battle fury, and now we see I could use the druid healing skills, but she's actually using her abilities, her passive abilities that she just uses. We can see she was using a whole lot of heal ones. So that means, this is what I'm trying to say. If you're watching that and you see that your druid's about to heal, you don't necessarily need to use the rapid regeneration ability, which will heal your whole party. You save that for when your heroes are very, very damaged. This is an interesting one. You can use shield tactics again and watch the defense. 193 plus 193 defense, so it's increased by using it twice. Very important. If you can get a few shield tactics off in a row, it can make your party a lot harder to kill. So let's, for fun, use, oh look at that, we'll use the meteor swarm just because it looks very, very cool. But I need to be wary that my party is, well, they're a little bit damaged. As we go into this next battle, I'm going to use the rapid regeneration of the druid immediately because I don't want to risk dying. Some of these enemy monsters can actually deal quite a lot of damage in a single hit. Now we're going to jump to shield tactics. I do recommend, with this party, which I think is a pretty epic combination, there are a few epic combinations and we'll be looking at those. And we'd love, if you're into this game and you're playing the beta, I'd love to get your comments on what you think the best heroes are, your best combinations, what's working well for you, because there are basically infinite combinations of heroes with different soul skills and different passive abilities that you can combine to create really, really epic combinations that will defeat all manner of evil monsters. So I've used shield tactics again. Let's look at this. This is important. We can touch a monster on the right hand side of the screen. You can see I've selected the one in the middle there, and that means that my heroes, like the Archmage, when it does a disintegration bolt, will target that enemy. It can be quite important because often you'll have like a big damage dealing monster in the back, like an archer or some sort of magic user. Let's use shield tactics again quickly to defend. You can see they have targeted my Archmage and brought him down in health a little bit, but my Druid heals him up with a passive skill, so that's fantastic. I'm going to use the Meteor Swarm on these baddies, and we'll see what that does. Oh, didn't kill them, but we're making progress. They're definitely more damage than we are. So yeah, important to select the hero that you want to target. Your frontline heroes, your tanks, they have to attack what's in front of them if they have swords and so on, unless they have a special ability that lets them do something cool. I'm thinking to use my rapid regeneration right now because my War Master has taken a bit of damage there. He's taken a bit of a beating. And we bring our party back to full health. Such a powerful ability. I love the Druid. Definitely consider using the Druid in your party. Let's use Shield Tactics again and look at that defense bonus. We've used it 3 times now. We've got plus 300 defense, so that makes our party so tanky. And you can see we're not taking much damage now, having used the Shield Tactics 3 times. Let's Meteor Swarm again. I think we're going to win this one, people. I really do. Look at that, crits! That's another thing, you've got a chance of a crit on pretty much any attack, which is awesome. You'll basically do like 2, 3, 4 times as much damage. I saw my Archmage do like 1,300 damage on a single attack a few days ago with a crit. That was amazing. It was the Disintegration Beam. So bam, and we take that monster down, and oh my god, we've got one more stage left. Okay, let's speed this up. I'm pretty confident now. I'm going to use Shield Tactics. Disintegration Beam is coming. I'm going to target that middle hero. Did you see that? I touched the hero at the back. Let's use the Meteor Swarm. We can see that the enemy is going to use a Frostbolt and then Dark Mist, and then we're going to get slashed. But my Druid's going to use Invigor. These are passive abilities, and then Healing Circle to heal up everyone. Beam of Death and Poison Cloud. Very powerful offensive abilities of the Archmage. Basically, the Archmage is my damage dealer, and the Druid is my healer, healing, keeping the party alive. And then the War Master helps give defense to all of the rest of the party, and my Samurai is just there to tank and get a few cool like katana slashes off with his sword. But I think, look at this. Bam, crit. Okay, this is great. I think we're gonna do this. Let's Meteor Swarm him because we can, and let's use the Samurai Mighty Strike. Oh, he dodged it. Lucky devil. Lucky devil. He's not going to last though. When there's only one of him and 4 of you, you basically get 4 times the attacks. So, once you've killed a few of the monsters and they're down to 1 or 2, it does become a lot easier. Okay, look at this. We've got 116 Keeper XP. I'll show you how much XP I've got in just a minute. We've got 153 training points. That's cool. We've got some artisan points there. Again for the crafting, which we'll go into it in another stage, and we've got 261 gold, so you can see we're getting much bigger rewards for these higher level monsters, and we get a chest. Let's have a look. 700 training points. That's really, really cool. That's going to help level up our heroes. So we've made it to boot camp 5, the last one. Let's go. Oh my lordy. So we need level 55 plus heroes is recommended to kill these monsters. Let's have a go and see what we can do with our level 29 party. As I said before, the boot camp really ramps up exponentially. Crazy. And it's costing 180 food to fight this battle. So if I thought we were going to lose, I probably shouldn't waste the food on it. I should go and fight something else and use my food on that. But because we're making a fun video and we want to see what these evil monsters are like, let's do it. Let's dive into this battle. Oh. Let's dive into this battle and... Oh my goodness! Oh my god, he killed my War Master. I didn't even have time to get Shield Tactics off. I need to... Okay, I'm going to slow this down. Ooh. That wasn't fair. My goodness. Okay, I have healed. Look at that! 285 damage. Ay, 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 ay. This is crazy, people. Absolutely crazy. No, no, no. Oh my god, they're just doing so much damage to me. 2 of my party are dead. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. What is that thing doing twin strike to me? Oh no. Look at that. Defeat. Okay. We actually still get 90 Keeper XP for trying. That's pretty cool. So, as you can see, we fought and we were powerful and devastating, but Bootcamp 5 defeated us. And you can see also for each of these boot camps, let's go back to the first one. Once you've defeated the first level, you can defeat the second level, which on Bootcamp 1, that's a level 7 plus heroes required. So again, very easy for our party. And we'd get a chest with some treasure. And if we go through to Bootcamp 5, if we'd won that one, we could have then progressed to the hard level, which requires 62 level heroes, and had a go at that. But we're not strong enough to get to bootcamp, to defeat bootcamp level 5 at this stage. However, we can see up in the top left of the screen, on the Bruno and Lockie account, we've got a level 29 keeper. That's that keeper XP that I was talking about before. So we've got 8,436 keeper XP, and we need 9,048 to level up. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys are enjoying this Tower Keepers gameplay. When I say leave it there, there's a few things I want to cover off before we go. We've looked at battling, and we've looked at the campaign, and we've looked at the boot camp, which refreshes every day. There's going to be more chests there and more treasure you can get. So that one ends in 8 hours, and then it refreshes, and you can do it all again. Then you've got these other campaigns, which I've actually completed most of these, but I think it's every 24 hours. One random campaign point will have a bonus chest. So you can do that one again and collect a chest. And each of them, these campaigns get harder and harder. So a Shadow Grows, the Poisoned Well, all the way up to the Covenant. And you have to complete each one before you can unlock the next one. So I haven't unlocked the Demon's Blood at the bottom yet. I'm still dying to get in there, but I haven't managed to finish the Covenant off yet. I don't think. I think you have to complete it on well, we've got to do that, and then we've got to do that. Okay, all the way up to there. There you go. So I've got to do that. We might unlock that on another video, but we've looked at doing the campaign, and in some upcoming videos we're going to look at player versus player, where you can attack another player's tower or do a real-time hero battle. That is so much fun, and to me that's probably the most. Actually, let's have a really quick look at that now. You basically, when you're going to do a hero battle, you get to use a lot more heroes. Still only 4 in a party, but you get to create 3 parties. So let's have a look at that. You get to set the configuration. You can see I've got a pretty epic combo there, similar to the one that I was using in the campaign. And then you have a second party and a third party, and you get to organize each of those. Then you go into hero battle, and you'll have 3 fights. It's the best of 3, so if you win 2 in a row, you've won the hero battle. And it'll be your first party versus their first party, and their second party versus your second party. And then if it goes to a third, it'll be your third parties versus each other. So there's some interesting tactics if you've got some really strong heroes. Do you put them in your first party? Do you put them in your second party? Bruno likes to put his best heroes into his second party, so he tries to win the first one with maybe his slightly weaker combination, and if he wins that, he's like great, because he's pretty confident he's going to win the second one with his epic hero combination, and if he loses the first one, he hopes to win the second one with his epic hero combination. I'm not sure. I think his logic's pretty good actually, but I have put my best hero combination in my first slot at the moment, but I've only done a couple of hero battles. If you want to battle us in Tower Keepers, jump into the beta. There'll be a link under this video when it's published on our channel, with a link to the beta sign up. You just need to fill out a form, and We've had a bit of a beta going. There's been quite a few people playing it. It's awesome, but they're doing a fresh intake, some new people to add to that. So it's but now's the time because that will be closing soon, and I'm not sure when the next intake is. So get in there, people. Sign up. I'll post that link. All right, over and out. See you on the next one. Peace.